All right. Good morning, everybody. Happy Monday. Happy to say that I'm finally back. Gotta love it, but here we are. Okay, so I wanted to record this just to explain to those of you who weren't in class today what you're doing for your final exam. So if you go into classwork, you'll be able to find the final exam, the textbook chapter of 2020. It's going to have 3 attachments to it. You'll have the directions right here. Your template is going to be like up in the top right, like as if you were doing the assignment on your own Chromebook, and then a rubric just explaining the grades, but it's also attached to the assignment as well. If you want to click there, it'll explain it in depth. So the assignment is as follows. You guys are going to be creating a textbook chapter of this year. You're going to be like recording it for posterity. The year that made world history actually look good. I've talked about this multiple times, but I have been studying history and other things related to it for the better part of my life, either when I was in school or for my job or for when I was getting my degree, anything like that. And this is the only year where I can actually look back at times that I've lived or times that I've studied and say like, those might have been the good old days. So you're going to write a little bit about why this year would cause people to think that, oh, there were days that were better than this. So you're going to be creating the 2020 textbook chapter for future generations. I'm going to turn on my pointer here so you can see, wait, what is that? I guess that's not a pointer. Never mind. I don't want to do that. Stop. There. Okay. Weird. Anyway, so you're going to be creating the 2020 textbook chapter for future generations. They need to understand what happened this year. You're going to review the list of requirements below, which you can review on your own time after I explain them, and then start your research. Your requirements. You're going to be writing a paragraph for every topic listed on the Google Doc that I've assigned to you. All of you have a template that you can use. You don't have to type it on another Google Doc. You don't have to do it anywhere else, just in that one assignment. And each paragraph and section should meet the requirements that are listed below and under the heading of your paper. So each part of the paragraph, like each section is going to have like an explanation for how to do it and what I'm looking for. So if you ever get confused, you can refer to that or email me. Each paragraph should be 5 to 7 sentences in length, written in your own words. If you're going to use any internet resources, so copy, paste, or like you Googled something, just reference what you did, like link the article that you used, or find, or like just tell me, like take a screenshot, put it up there, whatever works for you. Each section of your paper will require you to list at least 3 key terms related to that topic. These terms can be ones that you make up, so they could be like slang that you've heard over the year or had to do with the topic that you wrote about. But I would prefer them to be a little bit more academically inclined. So if you write about the pandemic, maybe one of your terms could be literally pandemic, or you could COVID-19 or anything like that. After you're finished writing for each topic, or while you write the topic, you can do it while you do it as well. You're going to attach 3 pictures that are related to that topic in the appropriate place at the end of the assignment that I'll show you in a second. So these pictures need to be related to it and school appropriate. No inappropriate pictures, please. No swearing, violence, anything like that. Try to like keep it as appropriate as you can. And that's the game plan. So the topics for your paper are the following. You're going to introduce the reader to 2020. How did it begin? What happened in December of 2019 that kind of started this whole mess to cascade? I've seen people start talking about Kobe Bryant's death. People start talking about the like origin of the virus, like where did it come from, stuff like that. Where did things start going wrong? And then what happened throughout the year? Just a paragraph, 5 to 7 sentences. Summarize the year for me. Social changes. How did 2020 change societies in America and in the world? Cultural changes. How did it change American and world cultures? So how did we value things? What did we spend our time doing? What changed about that? Political changes. What changed politically? So who's in charge of the country, both our country and other countries in the world? How do we view our government and what we think they should do in our lives and everything else? Economic changes for the 5th paragraph. What changed about the American economy and the economies of other countries? So who made money during this pandemic? Who didn't? How is our economy doing here in our country, and how's the world economy doing? And then a self-reflection. How did you change as a result of 2020? What changed about your goals, your wants and needs, and you as a person in general? And then include 3 pictures for each topic. Note, you do not need to include pictures of yourself for the 6th topic. So let's go ahead and look at the template. So if you go into the assignment, you'll have this template right here that says the textbook chapter of 2020. That'll have your name on it. And you are going to be writing a paragraph under each of these sections. So you put your paragraph here. Just literally for your paragraph, just answer the question that I asked. And then you'd write your terms in here. Make sure you include definitions as well. So if you write pandemic, make sure you define it. And you're going to do that for each paragraph. And then down at the very bottom, I'm just going to scroll down with my thumb like this, so it'll go quicker. You're going to include images for each section. So you can go up here into insert and do insert image and then search the web. And you can literally just like type in something you wrote about in your paper. So let's say for your intro to 2020, you typed about pandemic. So you can Google image search pandemic, and there'll be tons of pictures that are related to a pandemic. So like staying fit during COVID-19, this guy researching stuff. That looks like a board game. Don't put that one on. Great board game though. Love Pandemic. It's awesome. But that's just a brief summary of what you need to do. If you have any more questions and you're at distance, please email me and let me know. This assignment is going to be worth enough of your grade that if you complete it, I will be able to pass you in my class. If you're struggling right now, you have an F or a D, this is an assignment that's been designed to both be simple to complete. All you have to do is just work on it, just get it done. And if you were able to complete it, I can pass you. If you don't, then I don't really know what to tell you because you didn't do the final assignment of the class. If you have any questions, please email me or get a hold of me. I'm more than happy to help.